707 flight radar, contact 7 3/4 miles.
From the Himalayas to the CRJs to the Thrustmaster, plus 7 more days to another extension of the sim. A lot to discuss today. Let's find out, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, as always, it's a pleasure to see you here. We welcome you back. Very often do we cover the latest on the pulse of the sim, so please hit that subscribe button as it can greatly help us. Quite a substantial coverage has been from the studios of Orbix at their recent Himalayan pack. Aerosoft has surprised us with their CRJs again. There's a lot to bring today, so let's go over the marketplace updates, development updates, events at the community section, and a freeware. Do stick around till the end. Now, the Game of the Year edition is a celebration in the community. Quite a journey we have with the sim. The level of commitment the team have shown, and with the help of third party, the journey has been much better. The progress is not just from the studios of Asobo, there's been ongoing progress at third party areas as well. The add-on you're witnessing is from the team of Miltech Simulation Studios with their recent aircraft carrier pack. With a handful of jets at the sim, it's about time to see one of these at the marketplace. The scenery pack includes a set of 7 carriers located all around the world. The USS GEORGE H is a super carrier of its sort. Custom modeling and detailed PBR textures have been applied, and with a catapult and arrestor cables which are fully functional, this can be something to experience. For more details, you can find the link at the description below. With half a dozen jets at the sim, the Hawk T1 has been an interesting aircraft. If you haven't tried this yet, I urge you to give this a try. A beautiful model with a range of features that have been made next level from the house of Just Flight. Talking Just Flight, with Hawk T1 into the picture, the team have their next focus on the 146 Professional. A comprehensive hands-on research with a real-life aircraft, the team have decided to move this in-house with their own set of developers, resources who work closely with the actual aircraft, and the plan is to have 8 variants which are included in the model with the inclusion of cargo as well. Realistic animations would be included with the trailing edge flap mechanisms, spoilers and large tail mounted air brakes, plus a lot more. While the plans are at the 146 Professional, the focus on the future would be towards the Tornado GR1 as well as the Vulcan B2. Towards the line of hardware, Thrustmaster has again surprised us with their Boeing Edition this week. The pre-orders have begun on the TCA Yoke-Pack Boeing Edition, which supports all major flight simulators. Most of them are planned to be released during next month except for the Yoke that has a March release of next year. The plan was revealed as how closely the team have worked with Boeing, as the development of these new products have been aimed to give a realistic experience. The price ranges between $150 to £500 or say $200 to $650. Ground level begins with the Athens airport from Flight Tampa. A much awaited rendition of the actual airport, the LGAV. With the previous X-Plane version released, it got a good feedback and it's about time to see more of Flight Tampa material float in. Various features with an inclusion of a sloped airport terrain with 3D drainage between taxiways, a lot of PBR texturing used with dynamic lighting, animated vehicles, trains plus traffic can give a much better feel of an airport. The largest airport in Greece that serves the capital. With the Skiathos International Airport comes the Himalayan Mesh Pack from the House of Orbix. Although the title mentions Himalaya Mesh Pack, however the coverage has been quite vast, it should rather be titled Himalaya Central Asia Pack, with so much coverage in a 100% self-contained product with no changes made to the default mesh. This can give another reason to float around the Himalayas with more places to visit in Asia. Each LOD is consistent without any blurring and minimal LOD morphings when flying over the toughest terrains on the earth. The planned release date for this pack is on the 16th. We'll be reviewing this shortly, so make sure you get notified on this by hitting that bell button. Towards the development updates, another week bringing more to the sim. Now the next sim update is significant. The Game of the Year edition is planned along with the Reno Air Races. By this time, we are pretty certain on what to expect at the Reno Air Races. The Game of the Year edition would have more features built in, plus free for current owners of the sim. The idea is to have a fully fledged sim pack as a thank you from the team of Asobo and Microsoft. Models like Cub Crafters NX Cub, Avia Special, the Volocopter, and a lot more is to be included as well. Now towards the Volocopter, there's been a lot of progress in these models as the team have been working closely with the engineering team, and would be fun to experience those pinpoint landings. Along with the models, airports would see improvements as well. The primary partners, Gaia Simulations and Flight Sim Studios have been working on multiple airports. In addition to that, Discovery Flights, 14 new tutorials, new cities in England, Germany, Freiburg and Holland would see enhancements in these areas. New features like the replay system, X12, weather updates. Now Sim Update is planned to be released along with the Reno Air Races, so it's going to be a substantial update. Towards the line of the SDK updates, they have a large focus on next week's plan, ensuring there aren't any backlogs left. Before we go to the community section and the freebies, a shout out to a few members of our own community. Phil A. Roche, Forsec Shackmister, Brandon Chappell, Miles High Club, Robert Hatcher, Rob Shannon, Spectacular Flying, Stanley Holt Jr., Lee Rose, and Moving Stump. Your support is always appreciated and we can't thank you enough for that. Towards the area of community events, it's another ride with the Aussie Group Flights team. The Float Planes event at British Columbia this week, so mark your calendars for the 12th of November. The Husky should get a good grip on this flight. That's the recommended plane from the team, or something similar to that. The plan is to set foot from terrace, fly through the valleys, lakes following rivers, and land at a sea base before a final touchdown at Stewart. The entire set of details with a flight plan, Discord server, server settings, and a lot more can be found right here in the description below. The freeware section is here, a handcrafted freeware, The Humberside Airport, this is a development from Chris J. Setterington, an international airport at Kirmington in the borough of North Lincolnshire, England. 25 handcrafted assets to maintain that feel of Humberside. Nearby churches, hotels and other areas have been handcrafted in the update. The latest update was last week. This seems to be an interesting freeware and big thanks to the developer. Looks like a great little freeware that is Sim Update 6 compatible. Sim Update 7 is next, a new chapter with more to look forward to. The question is, has the fun really begun yet? Do subscribe for more, mates. Until next time, take care and happy flying.
Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep. Pop, 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 julep.